Hello, this is Benjamin John Pope, and this is the commentary on Slight Insight, the skateboarding documentary, which was my first ever skateboarding video, which starred me, filmed by me and edited by me. So it starts with dissolve into the clouds, and it then changes with the beat, which is here. It then goes on to a little bit of commentary inside of the documentary, which is this. That was the dissolve effect again, which is just a simple transition. And that is a Humphrey Davy set 6 in Penzance. And this is the dialogue, the narrative now.
I'm Ben Pope, I live in Penzance. I'm here to tell you a little bit about Ride Rider Skateboard. I've been skating for around 4 years now. Never gets boring or tiresome. You continuously try a trick. You get hurt in the process or whatever, but as soon as you land that trick, everything else just totally disappears. Your perspective of the world totally changes. What was once walls and stairs and benches turn into like skate spots.
Right, this is the first piece that I want to talk about properly, and the previous shots from here were actually tripod shots. That the tripod wasn't moved, but there's more shots than just one shot, and you dissolve them into each other, and that gives the effect of the thing on the screen which changes according to the only thing that changes, or the things that do change. You dissolve it and get an effect
turn
like
into
this.
like skate spots.
If you watch now, I used a Matrox RTX effect, and this is what, if you watch the subject, which was me skateboarding, and watch me melt away like a cloud. Here we go. So this is the biggest wall in Penzance that I've ollied off, and back then I used to think I was really happy with that. And the music you're hearing is loops, like I've said, I think, in Adobe Audition. It was all edited by me, and this is the outro.
When you pop off like a decent sized wall, it's totally unexplainable.
If you watch skateboarding in the 90s, it always used to go like that, and what it is just the clip being slowed down. So if you slow it down to 40%, 50%, it changes the depth of your voice in the editing application. So that was the end of the movie. I used the Panasonic 3CCD digital videotape, had to use a Firewire, when I put it into the computer. No, it's not like now with a SD card or USB. It has its own wire to transfer into the computer, which was a Firewire 8-pin and 6-pin, I think, or 6-pin and 4-pin. I think it's 6-pin and 4-pin. And I learned to edit and stuff using Firewires, and you'd run through the tape, you'd play the digital videotape like a VHS cassette, and yeah, so it was quite different back in those days. And there's not really much more to talk about, just the fact of I was really into doing the effects that I explained.
Perspective of the world.
And this is the effects again. So you see, just I dissolve and I dissolve away, but the background doesn't go anywhere. It's just that one thing that's different. It's just me not being there. Yeah, so I was very proud of that. I actually got distinction in my diploma course, and yeah, so that's the first commentary, and thank you for listening.